Well, hello and thank you for stopping by my channel as I take you on a tour of my 1937 American Radiator Company Ideal Boiler No.7. So if you're on this video, you clearly have an interest in old homes, old building systems, old boilers and radiators and old HVAC. So just wanted to take everyone on a little bit of a tour on back in time, as this baby works just as good as it did the day it was installed in my home. If you like this video, at the end, please give me a like and even a subscribe to follow along as I take you on home ownership of a 115-year-old colonial home in Michigan. So to get started here with the boiler, this is actually not the original boiler that was in the home. As I said, this model was released by the American Radiator Company in 1937, and I have actually been able to prove that the original owner, who also built my home and had this installed, had it installed in 37. I'll show you a little later in the video. There's some writing on the back, and it actually has a date of April of 1937. So I have done the BTU calculation of this beast, and it comes in based on what website I looked. You know, certain websites say you divide by this number, others say you divide by this number. It's somewhere between 198,000 up to like 202,000 BTUs. So the baby, it pumps heat. This is a hydronic boiler. So this is a system that heats the hot water. And because it's a gravity system in my home, once the hot water heats up, it rises up and gets taken out to the supply lines, out to all the radiators. And then you have the return line here. I have two of them. It takes the cold water and it drops back down and into the boiler, and the system starts again. So the beauty of the system is the fact that the only moving part is the water itself. My system also features the Honeywell heat generator. There's some great stuff out there. If you Google that, there's also a great video out there on heatinghelp.com, which really gets into and explains what was the purpose of that. It was pretty ingenious, especially being that this is a time before the circulator pump. So there is no circulator pump on this. It is just pure physics of hot water rises, cold water falls down. It is actually operating right now. It is wintertime in Michigan, so I do have my boiler connected to a programmable thermostat. So it's just a little after 4 p.m. as I'm recording this, and it is set to come on at 4 p.m. So just a little tour of the main power switch here. So, you know, it's a bit old school here. There's even fuses in there. Never had to touch them, and nothing I need to do with that. So we also have the aquastat here, which is something that even modern day boilers have, but this one is of course a bit more on the old school style. Now there's no date on there, but let's just say it's old. So as I come out right here, I'm just gonna grab something to open the firebox without burning myself. So as I open that up, you can see those beautiful flames. Oh, this baby works so beautiful. So instantaneous instantaneous. The moment the thermostat calls for heat, it powers right up. So I'll take you on another around the way tour. So yeah, it's like a gas valve there, and even the flue on this system is a beast. Like, it is massive, and it goes into this clay pipe here on into the chimney there. Hot water heater, of course, my CO monitor there. This right here was all custom made to help those flue gases flow right on out. I got a little thermometer here that's currently reading at about 380 degrees inside. So it's within range. So if it was somewhere like in the 600s and stuff like that, yeah, that's burning a lot of gas, and a lot of your money is going up and out the chimney. But actually, it burns pretty efficiently. And I'm not just saying that either, because I do have the original brochure, the sales brochure for this baby that was printed in '37. And one thing about this boiler, the big thing that was promoted with it was efficiency. And they actually, in this brochure, used the word high efficiency boiler. So even as far back as '37, there was efficiency was in mind. So of course, this picture here is one with the coal inside, but the idea was it held less water. So, you know, it's designed so that this thing isn't full of water, meaning it doesn't have to heat up a big pot of water or anything. It just very thin design cast iron sections so that as little water as possible can travel through and quickly heat up all my radiators. So I have, in the house, I have 11 radiators and 1 baseboard. And I kid you not, when this baby fires up, it's within 15 minutes, you can touch each radiator in my home and they're already starting to get warm. This is just a little advertisement I found out there on the interwebs for it back in the day. So it's just a beautiful system. Some people today incorrectly say, oh, it's old, you need to get rid of it, it's inefficient, which just isn't true. During the last service call, did have tech do an efficiency combustion test on it, and it tested in at around 75% efficient. Your modern day cast iron boiler, that if I was to replace this, rank in about 80%. So not really that much of a leap in efficiency from what I currently have. That is 87 years old, no moving parts, no computer chips, no nothing. It is just pure cast iron in there. And one thing you'll notice over the past fall, I decided to take on a little project, and I did repaint it, you know, somewhat close to the original colors, just with some spring green spray paint I was able to find at Lowe's, and some black for that section. Front section did have a little rust there, so I did get some Rust-Oleum paint for spray paint that addresses rust. But the rust itself is actually just on the metal jacket. The boiler itself, which is inside this metal jacket, is in perfect shape. There's not a speck of rust nowhere. Right now it's operating, so this is super hot, so I can't show you, but when you look in there at the sections, it is completely spotless. No rust or anything like that. So yeah, this baby is going to be here for as long as possible. As long as it continues to operate safely, yeah, it's not going anywhere, because boilers. Today I follow quite a few HVAC channels. I love Mikey Pipes. That is a great channel. Yeah, some of these newer boilers, you're lucky if they make it to 10 years. So, and what I also wanted to show, which was really cool, is the fact that I actually have the original cleaning utensils for the boiler and have used them. This boiler is simple. It's from a different time when owners could maintain their boilers. So I cleaned out all the soot and vacuumed out both the firebox as well as the flue chamber here. So which was caked in soot, which means that previous owner who lived in this house for 60 years did not do this at all. But yeah, it is fully clean inside, and there is, again, it's meant for you to be able to service. So with the tools, I just basically push all the soot to this back part. This part comes off, and I was able to vacuum it all out. So easy peasy. Couldn't ask for anything simpler. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of show you guys a little old history of the American Radiator Company, Ideal Boiler No.7. So thank you. I just wanted to show this baby off and put it out there, and hopefully some of you guys enjoy it. One other thing I just wanted to show was with the lines here. One section here is kind of cut out, but that pipe is hot. I mean, hot, hot, hot. That's one of the service lines going out to the radiators, and then this is one of the return lines going back. Previous owner, they did some asbestos abatement, but there's still sections of it, so just leave well enough alone on that right there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video of my 1937 boiler by the American Radiator Company, Ideal No.7. If you liked the video, hit like and feel free to subscribe. Also, I will probably take you guys on a tour of all my radiators, so that'll be another video. Enjoy. Hey, realized I forgot to show you guys that date I was talking about. So on this right here, there is a date written there. Hopefully the camera might not pick it up, but yeah, you can kind of make it out there. I think I was wrong earlier. I said April. It looks like it's September 16th, 1937, or that could possibly be 38. But either or, it's old. It is original. It's been there. So thanks. Bye.